Hello and welcome back to the PulpFest road trip. So I am in Dayton, Ohio, or technically Dayton adjacent Inglewood. This morning I met up with Nick from the Book Graveyard, who is just as awesome or possibly more awesome than he is on video. Um, so he gave me a couple of books. I'll show those first. He knows I collect TV tie-in editions, so he gave me Kojak #2, Requiem for a Cop, and SWAT #1, Crossfire, Hondo and his super cops in a blazing kidnap caper. Now, he also gave me a few other things that I can't show you right now, but you'll probably be seeing them at Pulp Fest. Um, they were probably as cool as all the other things I got here. Um, but yesterday, I was going to try to go to Savage Books in Greenville, Ohio, but because of thunderstorms and road construction and traffic jams in Indianapolis, I couldn't make it there before it closed. Uh, but Nick graciously drove me the hour back there to so we could go see it. So we went to Savage Books, which when I saw that in his previous video, I thought there's no way I'm leaving Ohio without going to that bookstore. And it is even more amazing in person than what that video made it look like. I could have easily bought 3 times as many books there than what I got, but luckily I am a pillar of self control. So I kept it to a minimum. So the first one is Brady Bunch Showdown at the PTA Corral. Mike is elected PTA Prexy. Carol cheers him on, but the kids split their votes. How do they cope with this disaster? Very dramatic. And The Flying Nun, The Littlest Rebels. A misguided act of kindness propels Sister Betrayal into the most exciting adventure of her young life. And a movie novelization of My Science Project. Now, I had no intention of getting this, but Nick shoved it into my hand and ordered me to buy it. So I have Miami Vice, but it's not just any Miami Vice, it's Miami Vice #1, The Florida Burn. Now, this one is actually one that I was missing that I was on my wish list, and that is the novelization of Beneath the Planet of the Apes. And Nick found this one for me too. TV tie-in, The Felony Squad, by Michael Avalone. Um, I have never actually seen this. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen the show. I might have to watch the show now and then read that. And he also found the Twilight Zone, the movie novelization. And then I also found a couple of books that I already have these, but I wasn't going to pass them by. The prices there were incredibly good. So, and I never pass by Tanith Lake because I know a lot of people have a hard time finding. This is Quest for the White Witch. This is book 3, I believe, in the Birthgrave series. So if there's somebody who needs this, I'll either be giving this away at Pulp Fest, or I'll find somebody who's in need of this. That artwork is amazing, and Tanith Lee is amazing. So that one's a giveaway. I also, you may have seen in not too long ago, I had a book haul video. I was a fan of the movie The Cheyenne Social Club, And I found, it took me a long time, but I found this book somewhere else. And then, of course, I come here and they have it for dirt cheap. So this is a double. So if anybody's interested in that, or if I was a fan of the movie with Jimmy Stewart and Henry Fonda, Shirley Jones, I have a spare copy to give away. And this one isn't a spare copy, but this one is, I can't decide to keep it or give it to Brian, but this is Emergency Nurse. Fast cars and a doctor's heart compete for the affections of Nurse Lori. Brian, I mean, come on. It's nurses and fast cars. All right. I also got some hardcovers. Um, I filled up some of the gaps in my annual World's Best SF by Donald Walheim. The anthologies, I have year 77, 1977, 1975, and 1984. And another thing I collect is Mapbacks, and they had quite a few there. This is Leslie Ford, The Devil's Stronghold, Colonel Primrose Murder Mystery, Carter Dixon, He Wouldn't Kill Patients, or Murder in the Zoo. The Neat Little Court by Max Murray. He died for treasure and came up with murder. Yankee Pasha by Edison Marshall. The Adventures of Jason Starbuck, from the harbors of Salem to the harems of Tartary. No Mourners Present by Frank G. Presnell. Killers Don't Cry Until They're Caught. Sort of a map bag. The Silver Leopard, and Inspector McKee Murder Story. Helen Riley. And Murderer's Choice by Anna Mary Wells. This one, as I was checking out for the other books, the woman who owned the place had this one there and asked if I wanted to add it to the pile, and I said yes. This is Dimitri by Jamie Cohen, a young man caught in the deadly grip of hypnotic possession, a novel of excruciating terror. And Deadlock by Ruth Finneson. He didn't want his killer caught. And The Caballero by Johnson Macaulay, who wrote Zorro, with the Zorro stories. And a book that I've heard Tim talk about, The Sword of Morning Star. So I found a copy there for $1. This is somebody I've never heard of before. Ludic Pesek. The earth is near. They had not counted on the unrelenting dust and the incredible loneliness of Mars. Translated from German by Anthea Bell. Humor, horror, and the supernatural. 22 stories by Saki. This is a book that I had probably in my 19, 20 years old, and it is Redbeard by Michael Resnick. I've seen this a few times in thrift stores, but usually they're in really terrible shape. This one's not in too bad a shape. It's still got some sticker residue on there, but I can get that off easy enough. Echo Round His Bones by Thomas M. Dish. The brilliant new SF novel about a man trying to save the world from doomsday. And then I don't have a whole lot of Barry and Malzberg. I haven't actually read Malzberg yet. This is The Men Inside. I don't think I have this one. I think I only have I think I may have one Malzberg, but I haven't read it. And then Frank Belknap Long, Space Station Number One, a novel of Earth's first giant interplanetary platform and the plot to destroy it. That one is in really good shape. This is The Secret Sea by Thomas F. Monteleone. The ultimate adventure, a breathless battle through time and space aboard Captain Nemo's Nautilus. And this, I could not even believe I found this there. I can't even read the price, but this is Shirley Jackson. We have always lived in the castle. I've been looking for this particular version. I have collected works of Shirley Jackson, but I've always wanted this cover, and now I have it. It does have a spine lean, but I can fix that. The Judge and His Hangman by Frederick Dürrenmatt. Stories selected from the unexpected, edited by Bennett Cerf. I'm sorry, I am tired, so I am probably slurring every word. And then, I've never read any of these. I've heard about them all the time. But I found the first book in the series. So I figured if I'm going to read one, I want to read the very first book to see how this series managed to spawn something like 436 books. But this is Long Arm number one from 1978. That started. Yeah, October of 1978. So, okay. So that was everything from Savage Books. And then in Greenville, there's another bookstore that is called, I believe, just the Bookstore. And I got another map back there, the Upstart by Edison Marshall. I believe this is more possibly a romance map back. I'm not sure. Not a murder mystery, though. Dan and Mary Stewart, My Brother Michael, Suspense, Romance, and Adventure. And then The Saint Abroad, Leslie Charteris, The Saint is Back. And then some more TV tie-ins. There is Canon #2, The Stewardess Strangler. The first of the I Spy books. And Angie Dickinson, Policewoman #1, The Demonetizer. Then I headed over to Bell Book and Comic, where I picked up, this is like a brand new copy of Earl Stanley Gardner, The Case of the Lucky Legs, Perry Mason book, but that is probably the cleanest Earl Stanley Gardner I've ever found. And Otis Albert Klein, Mazza of the Moon. And Manly Wade Wellman, Sherlock Holmes, War of the Worlds. Now at last, the story H.G. Wells never told, the dramatic role of Detective Holmes in the Martian invasion of Earth. And this one is one that was on my wife's wish list. This is Gardner F. Fox, The Gentleman Rogue. He rode for vengeance and he fought for love. See, I'm such a good husband. I bought my wife a book. This one is another TV tie-in I didn't have. This is the TV show Space Above and Beyond. And then this one I got for Deb, the Omnivorous Reader. This is Return to Eden. Um, she has the second one, but she's still missing West of Eden. I haven't found that one for her yet, but I will track it down. I'm surprised because usually that's the first book in the series is one I usually find everywhere. But I have not been able to find that one on my travels. Then I found some Robert E. Howard, The Incredible Adventures of Dennis Dorgan. And look how nice a shape that's in. And also The Iron Man. And I'm not sure if Tim from Secret Fire Books, if you already have these or not. If you don't, these are for you at PulpFest. If not, they'll go on my shelf. But I'm eventually going to try to get all of the Robert E. Howard Foundation collections. So if you're missing these by any chance, they're yours. Um, okay. I think that is it for today. We ran out of time, so uh, tomorrow I'm staying over in Dayton for another night, and tomorrow I'm going to hit the Bookery and Dark Star and one other one that I've forgotten what Nick said the name of the place was, but I'm going to be hitting 3 more bookstores tomorrow, and then in the afternoon start heading towards Pennsylvania. So the next time you see me, I should be in a hotel room in Pittsburgh or just outside of Pittsburgh, ready for the official start of PulpFest. And probably that video will be the whatever books I find tomorrow, will be the last book haul before the inevitable PulpFest book haul. All right, I'm going to take a nap. I'll see you tomorrow.